response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's Seato. Seato's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. Seato gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at Seato.com or call 850-234-2323.
Canes fans, the 2026 Miami Hurricanes football season will be here before you know it, and there's no better place to experience it than inside Hard Rock Stadium. Feel the energy of the crowd, the excitement of game day, and the moments you can't fully experience from your couch. Season tickets are the best way to make sure you don't miss a snap, a score, or a signature Canes moment all season long. Lock in your seats today at MiamiHurricanes.com/football. That's MiamiHurricanes.com/football.
Football season is right around the corner.
Touchdown!
And 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has an unbelievable schedule of college and NFL games. Do you own a business, want to reach more customers? Put the power of ESPN Northwest Florida to work for you. Advertising opportunities are available right now. For more information, call 850-215-4468 or go to ESPNPC.com and click the contact button.
Instant Replay Sports Cards welcomes former Kansas City Royal pitcher Randy McGilberry. He's going to be at Instant Replay Sports Cards for a book signing on Saturday, August 1st from 1 to 3. Get the new book, Dare to Dream, Believing in Yourself by Randy McGilberry. Come meet Randy, get personalized autographs, and have your photo taken with an MLB legend. Don't miss this special event Saturday, August 1st at Instant Replay Sports Cards, 752 West 23rd Street in the Sanford Station, Panama City. Are you thinking of doing a fundraiser? Well, Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan says, let's raise some dough. Earn up to 50% profit with a Krispy Kreme fundraiser in-shop or online. So let's raise some dough. At Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
The locals love it.
Lights, camera, action.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michaels studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey, we're not getting anything coming through on the board or anything. I got it set up how we
with her. Oh, we can hear. We're live.
back,
we're ready to
dude.
go, man. Good job. Good job. Good job. I can hear myself. It's really loud. Can you turn me down a little bit? Hello, hello, hello. Which one is it? There you go. Kyle, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good over here.
All right. So what are they going to do? What's going to happen to it? Because if you do that
think it
in
was
the
last
NBA,
night's
professional football, you're gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that it was all over the news, and I don't think the WNBA has taken any action yet. And all I know is that if it was Caitlin Clark, they would look for any reason to.
Yeah, you got that right.
But I think that goes with other things. The what's it called? LBGK, WXYZ, whatever.
The alphabet kids.
Yeah, the alphabet generation. Because didn't she stand up and say something against it?
Yeah. So Sophia Cunningham was like, "Listen, if you're born a male, you don't need to be playing in women's sports.
And that's just common sense.
I don't want you in my locker room."
So they try to crucify her for that. That's man.
But now you know what they're
Stupid.
doing. I think they're playing in Oregon tomorrow. There's a big rally in support for Sophie Cunningham outside They're calling it like a Sophie Festival.
In Oregon?
Yeah.
Wow, of all places.
Of all places, right?
That might be a setup.
Wow.
That might be a setup, though. Hold your horses on that one. I don't trust those people out there. All right, I want to ask you something. This is local high school
Talk to me,
football.
Goose.
Jim Bob, can you believe they're already practicing? Well, are we in August yet? Tomorrow's August, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better them than me.
Dude, they were in shells.
I couldn't do it anymore.
Or they were in full pads.
If they keep backing everything up. Didn't it used to start like the middle of August back in the day?
Well, now I'm a lot older than most everyone in this room. When I played high school football, this is in the 70s, we didn't start until the middle of like August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember August 12th, August 14th.
And school started after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Which it should. You know what schools have turned into?
But we also finished up about June 14th, so the school year was a lot longer.
What the school system has become
It's a lot different for
is
sure.
a babysitting service. And I will be fair. Back when we grew up, a lot of people worked. During the summer, the kids worked the farms. They worked real jobs because they weren't used to the government handing out pennies to get your votes. So now we kind of lost that work ethic, and they need somebody to watch their kids when the parents that do work go to work. I mean, that's true. Think about it. That's just a fact.
Probably true.
Yeah, we country used to be unbelievable. It had a great work ethic. They took pride in itself. Christian country. Things are changing, baby. Things are changing.
Yeah, when the kids get home, you do your homework.
You had a mama home back then. You had a mama. Then they figured out. This little group got together. This little group said, we can charge more. How are they going to pay for it? Well, they're going to both have to work. Who's going to take care of the kids? That's not our problem. We're trying to make money. So they figured out both parents have to work to survive. They jumped the prices up. Now there's nobody home taking care of the kids.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. It is very difficult to live in the United States without two incomes.
No, and it's going to get worse. Anyway, I'm going to get off all that. Let me ask you this question. High school football is back on. Give me, in order, in your opinion, you meet with all these coaches. You got a great podcast. You need to talk about that too, by the way. When you're going to have it and who's going to be on, when, all that kind of things. And kind of keep us updated on it every Friday if you would. But in your opinion, and it doesn't matter if you get a coach mad, it's just an opinion. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. But
yeah, I tend to do that.
Yeah,
so.
you do. You rank the coaches in order, or not coaching order, but the high school order, how it will finish here in Bay County. Most people think it's going to be Bay and Mosley. Not a lot of love for the other teams being really good, which we don't know. I don't know how you can have that opinion. You haven't seen them play.
I think you're going to be surprised, and I'll start off with one. So we did a pizza appreciation for the Bozeman Bucks, right? Mm-hmm. And we did that on Wednesday. And then, last night was their, I believe they call it the Night of Champions. It's where all the schools go to
Bay used to
Highland Park. Highland Park Baptist, mm-hmm. and I think they have all the students. They eat, and it's kind of like a little fellowship deal and all that stuff. And they had, I think it was David Pollock from ESPN.
Oh, wow.
That came there and spoke.
Dang.
Used to be ESPN. I don't think he's with them anymore.
Yeah, ESPN LGB.
Alumni.
Yeah.
So, so anyway, on Wednesday we did. We took some pizza out there, Mr. Maine's Pizzeria, and we had a couple people from the Glass Center. help throw in Chris Lancaster. But I was talking with Coach Sean Maddox, and Bozeman's not in the FHSAA this year.
Right, independent.
They're in an independent. It's called the Independent Series Championship.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him kind of about how that works, and basically they're guaranteed. They have their 10 games, right, and then they're pretty much guaranteed 2 more games. They're probably going to have 12 games. And they take the top 8 of their region. I think there's 40 teams in it. And you can have a deep playoff run. You can have 14, 15 games.
Yeah.
And they're playing at where is it at? The Villages. At the place where the same state championship is for everybody else and all that good stuff. And I was talking to him, and he said they've got some tough guys out there. He's really working on the conditioning right now.
He's a good guy, man.
Because he was telling me, he's like, man, I think first, of course it's early in the season, but first, second, third quarter we're going to be punching them in the mouth. It's the fourth quarter we got to work on. We got to get our conditioning up and all that stuff. He goes, but you're going to be surprised. So. I'd like to see how
your thoughts right there. We got a call. Who's on the phone? Good morning,
We
sir.
got a new caller. We got Moogie with us.
Who?
Moogie.
Moogie, what's up, Moogie?
This is Moogie, McGill's first cousin, and I'm
Moogie,
here.
what's up, Moogie?
Moogie McGillicuddy.
Yeah, I'm here because
Moogie
we don't want to
Badenoff.
violate trademarks. Yeah, boys, I'm bad enough to kick your ass. German boy from Lake Erie. Anyway. I hear Manley's laughter. I'm glad to hear he's still alive. I'm going to tell you something, my friend. Hold on. What did the coach used to say? Oh, went to Tallahassee. He's from Miami. You like to say it sometimes. You still. What does he say? Anyway, whatever.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm going to call you out if you'll let me get around to it. Talking about people on welfare.
Oh.
My great and grateful nation has seen fit to give me 170% disability. Thank you very much.
Hey, no free lunches, baby. No free lunches. Society to be better.
No free lunches? You haven't paid for a meal in 8 or 10 years.
Have you ever seen a lion make a kill and then call everybody up over? Come on, get your bite. Come on, have a little bite. Come on, you two. Come on. Hey, Cheetah, come over here. Come on, take a little bite. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work.
No,
it can't work that. It cannot work that
for
way.
me?
It all gonna catch up
I have my
with
women
you.
make the kill, and then I come and take it from them.
That's the American way.
Well, just remember.
Only the strong survive.
Well, just remember, after a
It's a
while, the
man's
lion
world.
gets tired.
Huh?
After a while, the lion gets tired.
Look,
his time
let's
is gone.
go back to Mr. South Carolina, who's dead, who had great hair and really good capes and did a good act falling down. Mr. James Brown, the Godfather. If you've got 3 or 4 nicknames, you are a bad A. He was the Godfather of soul.
He was
the hardest
awesome.
working man in this show.
American hero.
He was. But, you talked about him being molested. He also, he liked it being a man's world.
Yeah.
On lonely nights.
Hardest working man in show business.
Hardest working. Anyway, I just called to tell you, I sat across from my 90-year-old aunt yesterday who had a son that played in the Big Ten, and she's a little worried about Tennessee.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I am too. But
you should be.
You don't think Josh Heupel's going to lead them to the promised land?
Hey, Heupel's going to have it rolling. I'm not worried about
hey,
that.
I'm not
that
concerned.
is the promised land he's standing on right there today. He doesn't have to lead us anywhere. He just to lead us underneath the stadium, slap the thing that says Tennessee, give your all for Tennessee today, even though you're an out-of-state mercenary, and go out there and kick Alabama's ass.
Roll Tide.
I said ass on your show.
Roll Tide, baby.
Whatever. You enjoy your last weekend before school starts up here, because it's going to be lonely streets down there, and it won't be too long till during like bowl season when y'all are getting ready to go to Shreveport that the Canadians will be down there.
All right. Hey, listen.
Yeah,
Just
but-
remember
hey,
one
love you,
thing.
man.
It's a man's world. Only the
It
strong
is, and
survive.
I'm a man. Hey, listen, I want to tell you one thing, what my government's been asking me for the last 5 years. How do you identify sexually? And I tell them, I'm a heterosexual, retired. Thank you. Don't bother me. Bye.
Bye. Hey, I tell you what, I'm pumped up about this. And we got another new sponsor, baby. Hey, I told you, give us a call. Give me a call. If you want to be on my show, give us a call. If you call here, ask for me. I got it on my website, my Facebook. It's where you can get up with us and do our advertising. And we are doing really well. Please, I'm so pumped up, man. We got the Deckhand Social, which is a great place. Let me tell you what's so great about this place. It's right off Thomas Drive. You go out there, you sit inside, beautiful air conditioned, beautiful facility, TVs, watch all college football games, beautiful people work there. You walk outside, you're looking over the bay, and you got a big, beautiful pool right there. So you can eat as your kids swim. They got TVs out there to watch all the college football games. You get the best of all worlds. I love just sitting out there looking at the water, looking across that bay, seeing those big, beautiful boats get in, I'll get off. Thank you. May I have another? Thank you. May I have another? But go check it out. The Deckhand Social. Have you been there yet? On the bay, baby. Pools outside, great food, eat inside.
Yeah, we went there with the girls and jumped in the pool.
Jacob is one of our former students at Arnold High School. Is a manager over there, does a great job. I'm pumped up about having them. We certainly welcome them, and I will be there quite a bit. We've been there with our grandkids. What we do, we go eat, let the grandkids swim.
Yeah, that's what we did.
They get a little tired, then they come eat. And you sit there and have a great time, have some nice drinks. This is a great place. Deckhand Social. You'll be glad you went there. Outlaws Barbecue. Now, you keep playing. I'm going to keep talking. Outlaws Barbecue is unbelievable on Thomas Drive. Head on past J. Michaels. Newbies on the curb, about halfway up to the mothership. You'll see Outlaws Barbecue. Paul is the owner there, does a great job. His family, they're all from Alabama, and we know at Alabama Barbecue is second to none. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they got live entertainment, but you talking about the best barbecue you'll get anywhere. That's Outlaws Barbecue. We'll be right back, Mr. James. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We got the legend here, Kyle Vandegrift, and the man, the myth, the women love him, and men fear him, Jim Bob Brown. We'll be right back.
You've read the headlines. You've seen the highlights.
Highway robbery!
But how about the unfiltered truth?
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It saved baseball.
Since 2017, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has been the undisputed leader for sports coverage on the Panhandle. If it matters in sports, it matters to us, and it matters to you. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the west-southwest, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and 88. A possibility of thunderstorms and mostly clouds tonight, about the same at 80. Tomorrow, likely thunderstorms and light rain and a high of 85, about the same at 83 Sunday, and we'll have light rain and definite thunderstorms. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
There's only one sport with games to bet every day the rest of the summer, and there's only one legal app to bet it. Bet baseball on Hard Rock Bet, your home to bet home runs, strikeouts, even the next at-bat. It's secure and regulated, so your money is safe. Step up to the plate with towering parlays that can turn a dollar bet into a max payout up to $2 million.
It's out of here!
Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Upgrade your time on the water. Blue Water Marine Electronics is officially open at 2320 West 15th Street in the old Kawasaki dealership. Blue Water Marine Electronics, your premier destination for marine tech. They sell, service, and install everything from top-tier GPS and fish finders to sound systems and trolling motors. Need repairs? They're Bay County's authorized Minn Kota Warranty Center. Blue Water Marine Electronics, 15th Street, Panama City.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update. Presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250 plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves take game one from the Nationals. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network morning update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
The Braves take game one against the Nats 5-4 on Thursday night. The Braves managed just 4 hits, but Mikey Yastrzemski a 2-run home run, Ronald Acuna a solo shot as they come back from a 3-0 deficit to take care of the Nats in game one. Grant Holmes went 4 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. walks and 4 strikeouts. Victor Medeiros, he got the win, his first career win. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, and walked 1. But congratulations to Victor Medeiros for his first career win. Raisel Iglesias locked it down in the bottom of the 9th, his 23rd save of the season. Game 1 in the books. Game 2 is going to be a tough one because Foster Griffin going for the Nats. He's 12-2, has a 2.76 ERA, 28 walks, and 113 strikeouts. It'll be a Bryce Elder night for the Braves. He's 6-6, has a 3.93 ERA, 37 walks, and 98 strikeouts. For leadoff show coming your way at 6-5 Central, and first pitch between the Braves and the Nationals, 7:15. And you can hear all of it on the Braves Radio Network.
ESPN Northwest Florida. The tradition continues.
Lots of force on this one. Hello, Chop House. A 2-run homer.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Hey, Mexican food. I cannot wait. Jill and I are going to Pepper's Mexican Grill tonight. That soft margarita is absolutely incredible. Go check it out. We've got one uptown on Highway 77, the Pepper's Mexican Grill over there.
Well, MLK.
It's absolutely outstanding, as you know.
I love it.
As you know. So get over there if you're in town. But if you're on Panama City Beach, you got to get out of Panama City Beach.
Get some of the
Parkway.
guac.
Pepper's Mexican Grill. Buy one, get one free. House margaritas, draft beer. The food's incredible. Great atmosphere. Wonderful people. Go check it out. Great place to have birthday parties. And Arnold football is just right around the corner. You're going to pack it out before the game, and you're going to pack it out after the game. That is Pepper's Mexican Grill and Panama City Beach and Panama City. And Kyle, some of our new sponsor, the Deckhand Social. You've been out there with your family. You know what it's like. Your kids go swimming, having a great time. You're watching the games. You're eating a great meal, having a nice drink. Just looking at the beautiful scenery. It's unbelievable. You're out in your boat. You pull up right there and have a great meal. In the wintertime, you go inside. There's beautiful TVs everywhere. They got a big bar. They got a great place to eat inside. Watch all the college football games. Have a wonderful time. And what I love about Deckhand Social, that Jacob's over there running the thing. Jacob was a great student at Arnold High School, doing a great job over there. Appreciate all those guys right there. All right, let's jump into question. You're out of the questions. You're too smart. You always win. And I know you know the answer because you looked on my.
It's because his brain is so large.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
That's what. Anyway, James.
Yes.
Kyle, here we go. Since 2000, and what builds the national championship team? Unbelievable players, unbelievable work ethic, and character.
And
you gotta have those
kicker.
things.
You got to have a solid kicker.
But you got to have the chemistry. If you don't have the chemistry, you can't get it done. Champions are won by champions. People that think right, act right, do the right things at all times.
I'm sorry,
I know
Coach.
where you're going with this.
Yeah, you know.
Coach,
am I right, James? Am I right?
Hey, Coach,
we'll get
he said champions win by champions.
That's right.
Yeah. Am I right about the character? You got to be special. You're not average. You're special. These teams all won national championships. I want you to name the top 10 most arrested players since 2000s. What 10 universities are there?
So we're just going the universities that have had the most arrests, not the individual players that have been arrested.
No, just
okay.
add them
So
all
not
up, throw them in
Pac-Man
a bucket.
Jones.
Who are they?
All right, let's start with. Let's go with. I know Georgia's on the list.
You are correct. Georgia at number 10.
Okay.
302 arrests, and they have won multiple national championships. Great character. All right, here we go.
Since we get to go all the way back to the year 2000, how about the convicts of the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
At number 2.
Miami.
At number 2, 454 Miami Hurricane players have been arrested. That unwavering character, that commitment is unbelievable.
Champions?
And they've won multiple national championships. Well, have they won multiple? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with it. Well, maybe one. Maybe one.
We'll go with it.
All right, here we go.
Let's say LSU. Nope.
No, you're right. At number 6. Excuse me.
There we go.
Jason Kovaleski, you're right, Jason. He's texted in.
Okay.
At number 6, 378 arrests, and they have had multiple national championships by 3 different coaches. And they've had a lot of people arrested. Y'all are knocking out of the ballpark. Y'all are all correct. Let's keep going. Who's next?
I'm going to say my Florida State Seminoles could be on there.
At number 3, that has won national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. 436 players have been arrested.
Florida State criminals, baby.
FSU. FSU.
Let's go.
James Winston, what's his name? Was he on that list?
Jameis Winston.
Yeah. All right, Jim Bob.
Oh,
What state leads the nation with the most arrests?
I just happen to have this written down. The top 3 are, drum roll please, Florida, Miami, Florida State. It just means more.
Baby.
You know, and I you know me and the numbers. I just don't take this at face value and just, you got to break it down a little bit. So I did by average by year. So I did 25 years. So from 2000 to 2025, on average, Florida, the Gators have 21 and a half arrests.
A year.
Miami, 18, and Florida State, 17. Now, I'm not trying to protect anybody. That just seems like a lot.
Doesn't it?
I mean,
that's a third of the team.
Oh, is it because we're wild down here, this state?
Think of that, right? How many players can you dress in college?
Well, 85. Now it's 100.
Now it's 100, but it wasn't always. It was 85, right? So 20, so that's, okay, so let's say a quarter of the team.
That just seems really high to me. I mean, and again, I'm not trying to defend anybody, but you don't know what those arrests are for. It could be something really silly, or it could be something.
Well, you could technically
get arrested. It ain't silly.
Well, listen, you could technically be considered arrested without being arrested. Like you can get like I believe they still, like if you do reckless driving and they give you a court date, I think that's arrested without being arrested. If you're a cop listening, call in and tell me if I'm right.
Well, you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No.
I
think that's still considered an arrest.
Right. But still, that's wrong. I mean, it's bad.
No, I've shared this story before, and this is the honest to God's truth, what I'm about to say. When James and I were down in Southwest Florida, one of our main rivals was Fort Myers High School, the Green Wave. They're like the Bay High here. I mean, like the hometown school that everybody's went to was the oldest school. Fort Myers High. And they were very good for a long time. Great coach Sam Sirianni, Hall of Fame, great guy. All right. We had one of their assistant coaches, I'm not going to give his name, came to us and said, because we were Cape Coral, we were just kind of like the upstart, kind of just feeling our way, but it got to the point where we were really good. And he says, you guys are going to know when you arrived as a team, as a program, when you have the police come to your school or come to your campus
or practice
and arrest one of your players.
That's when you're good.
He says you got to be on the line. You got it. There's a certain element that's what you need. God is my witness. We're playing them in 1992 at Cape Coral High School. What happened? It wasn't our kid who got arrested. The cops come to Fort Myers sideline and arrest one of their players on the sideline before the game.
That was crazy.
I say, I guess he's telling the truth.
And they were good. They were outstanding.
Yeah, they were really good.
I'm going to go back. We got to take a break. I go back to this. Florida was number 1, 539 arrests. Miami was number 2,
that just
454.
Seems so high. Goodness gracious.
Florida State was number 3, 436. We got to take a break. We'll come back and finish up with this. Well, we got to do FSU too.
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about some great. I tell you what, man.
Hey, real quick. No, booking is not required for an arrest to occur. An arrest happens the moment police take away your freedom of movement, such as stopping you with probable cause or placing you in handcuffs. So, you don't have to be booked.
All right, here we go. Beef O'Brady's unbelievable. Pat Perno, City Commissioner at Lynn Haven. Guess what? Teachers that have in-service working, where do they go? Over in Lynn Haven. They load that place up with teachers. They love Pat Perno. They love Beef O'Brady's at Lynn Haven, and so should you. Once you check it out, you'll go back all the time. They're incredible. James, they're already down there. Let's go see Russ, Amber, and Patrick. What can they do for us?
We're going to go to David Adamson, and we're going to get the jewelry repaired. If we got jewelry to sell, we're going to sell it right there. And if we got something we want custom made, they'll make it for us right there in shop.
They're incredible. Russ, Amber, and Patrick are the best of the best. And I hope the 49ers have a great year for Russ. Also, Dr. Ward, love him, a legend. 1 in 5 developed skin cancer can be deadly. If you're listening right now, guess what? You get an office near you. Go get checked out. All it takes 5 minutes. It might save your life. He's operating on me Tuesday. The guy is the best of the best. And the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. The best seafood, ice cold beer. The special day is crisp fish, grilled fish over better rice, peppers, onions, and sauce. It's incredible. Go check it out. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. The best ice cold draft beer you'll get anywhere. We'll be right back with Kyle Vandergriff. We'll be right back with Jim. Also with James. And we'll come back to the arrest records. You're going to be shocked at some of this stuff. We'll get back. You want to do FSU?
Yeah.
We'll do FSU when we get back.
That just seems...
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
We're up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Hurricane Helene.
And breaking weather as it happens.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, where the locals go for the best boiled seafood around. Crawfish, shrimp, red royals, and everything crabs. Watch almost every sporting event in the country on their huge outdoor jumbotron. Follow them on Facebook to stay up to date on weekly events, live music, and food and beer specials. Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, your home away from home for sports, good times, and great food. The best boiled seafood. Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, 320 West 5th Street, downtown Panama City.
Ready to play? Welcome to DuPlay, your premier indoor destination for family fitness and total fun. DuPlay is designed for fun, movement, and skill building for all ages. Kids can explore our active playgrounds, while athletes and teams can utilize our turf fields, indoor soccer, batting cages, full basketball, and volleyball courts. With open play, training space, and structured activities, it's all inclusive at the new DuPlay in Panama City. Take a look now at DuPlayOnline.com. That's DuPlayOnline.com.
Take the hassle out of pool ownership with Tropical Spas and Pools. Their weekly pool cleaning service covers it all: water testing, chemicals, brushing, vacuuming, and a full equipment checkup, so you can just relax and enjoy. Ready to upgrade your backyard? They specialize in hot tub spas from entry-level to executive models, starting at $6,599. Plus, above-ground pools like an 18-foot round starting at just $4,295. Visit Tropical Spas and Pools, 3612 West 23rd Street in Panama City.
For the A.
Here comes the throw. It's late. Braves win.
Your spot for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast. Listen live nights and weekends. This is Braves Country. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
We were talking. You caught me off guard. Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! FSU Update is brought to you by No, it's not. It's brought to you by Charlotte and Big John. Get out there, newbies. Have a great time. 4 wonderful locations. Newbies 2 on the Curve. Go watch all the sporting events. Head on down the mothership. Say hello to Kathy, Will, and all the great people work at Newbies. But you know what? We got one in town now. St. Andrews, great place to go have a great time. Stay out there, look at the bay. Just have a wonderful time at St. Andrews. And get down and support all 4 of these great newbies. You know, Charlotte and John always give back to the community. Let's make sure we support them. And our FSU Seminoles finished 3rd in the nation for the most arrests since 2000. I'm sure Jim's going to break that down for you. 436 arrests. Jim Bob, what do you have as for us today on the mighty Florida State Seminoles?
We're going to get away from the arrest records for a while. We're really going to break out the Southern Miss arrest records from the 1980s. And see
Let's go.
Hush, can't prove it.
All right. A number of weeks ago, we all wrote down how many games Florida State was going to win.
Uh-huh.
And it was kind of unanimous. And I didn't share what I thought with everybody else. We were all either 6-6 or 5-7.
Yeah, I think we were 5-7 for the most part.
So we don't have real high expectations this season for Florida State. Well, I looked on one of their websites. There are many things that carry all the stuff for Florida State, and they ranked their schedule from easiest to most difficult. All right, and I was surprised. I got to be honest. I was surprised, and our cohort here will be happy because it involves one of his teams that he'll be crying. He'll be crying for. But we're gonna start with the easiest. The easiest is no surprise. It's the opening game against New Mexico State.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a win.
Yep.
All right, that's number 12. Easy. That's the easiest game. The next East is Central Arkansas.
Easy.
I think that would be a win for sure.
Yeah.
After that, they have North Carolina State. Now, North Carolina State is to me there's a lot of them like this are kind of a toss-up. You know,
Yeah.
who knows? We're not predicting.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not predicting wins here. I'm just what they said is the easiest.
Right.
This one really surprised me. At number 9 out of the 12-game season, they had Virginia. Now, Virginia was in the ACC championship to Duke and lost in overtime last season. So I don't know. So maybe Virginia has really slipped. I don't know. I don't know much about the Cavaliers, but not those Cavaliers.
That was the third easiest game?
Yeah, well, number 9 out of 12. That really surprised me.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8 was Boston College. To be honest, I thought they'd be lower.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be lower. Number 7 was Pitt. And Pitt's to me, is a lot like North Carolina. They're always pretty competitive. They're not going to embarrass themselves. They're not going to get blown out. They're going to be well coached. It's going to be a good game. So that's kind of what it is.
I agree with that.
This one surprised me too. They had SMU at number 6.
Dang.
And I'm thinking SMU's picked to be like 10-2 this season. It's like
maybe because the game's at home. I don't know.
Yeah. It is at home for Florida State, but still, that really surprised me. All right, number 5 was Louisville.
Louisville's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I thought they'd be higher. I'll be honest with you.
Coach Brom.
Number 4 is the Gators. I don't know. It's hard. You know, everybody's pumping their chest about the Gators and Summerall. He's talking a good talk, and that's all well and good. We'll see. Well, I don't know. Number 3 is Clemson.
Yeah.
Which is about what I suspected. The real surprise to me, if you know their schedule, is like, well, where's the team that last year? Number 2 is Miami. And I'm thinking, they played for the national championship and they're not the toughest team on their schedule? Like, Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And they're at Miami now.
Yeah, it's at Miami.
So it should be even tougher.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'll tell you why they lowered that down is because that is a rivalry game, and so the probability of it going either way is probably much greater. That's why they're putting Alabama.
The experts give Florida State a 12% chance to beat Miami. They give them an 18% chance to beat Alabama. The experts. I'm looking at it right here.
And then, so when I wrote this down, I'm thinking like, and I'm not being a smart aleck here. I was like, well, who's missing? Like, who's number 1 if it's not Miami? And then I saw Alabama, and I'm thinking, come on.
Wow.
It's going to be a tougher game. I get it.
They're thinking Bama's going to be ready.
It's going to be at Alabama. That's a big factor, too. But still, over Miami?
Yeah.
That
I can't remember. Is that an 11 o'clock kickoff or 2:30?
I think it's at 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
I would have Miami.
Huh?
I would have Miami.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's going to be Miami for sure.
All right, go back. Okay, Central Florida I thought would be their easiest game, but you said New Mexico State.
Right.
Okay, the experts say it's close. 97% chance to beat New Mexico State. 99% chance to beat Central Arkansas. Let me go back to New Mexico State. They went to Auburn, and Auburn's going to win an easy game. And there was a little quarterback we didn't know anything about, and they beat Auburn's butt.
He's not playing.
But you don't know. They might have somebody like that.
They might have his brother.
Yeah,
they might have Scott.
They might have a cousin.
Yeah.
How about maybe Mini-Me? Maybe
Scott.
it is
right.
Mini-Me.
Mini-Me might be in there.
It is Mini-Me.
Yeah,
about the same size.
Know. You just don't know. But Boston College. They give them a 75% to beat Boston College. That was, I think, the third best odds to win. Yeah, it was. It was New Mexico. Central Arkansas was the easiest. New Mexico State, then Boston College. But you said Boston College was even higher than that.
Boston College was 8.
Yeah, and they're
Virginia at 9.
That didn't make any sense.
That don't make any sense to me. Yeah. The other one is SMU at 6. I said those teams are picked. What do they know that I don't know?
Yeah, well, think back now. They played good at the beginning of the season. Yeah. They did. It's a home game, and it's a big home game. They beat Alabama last year at home in a big game. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Who was this done by?
It was somebody associated with Florida State.
Okay.
One of their. It was a Florida State group of some kind.
Like they give them a 49% chance to beat SMU. I thought it'd be lower than that. That's just me. I think SMU, you hear them talk, they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah. That's what the common theme is. I don't know.
10-win season.
And here's the other thing. We'll get off the easy and hard games. they picked the preseason all ACC team, and we all know sitting in this room that in the past that would have been dominated by Florida State players. How many all ACC preseason selections did Florida State have?
0.
2.
No. You're both wrong, but you're close.
3.
1.
1.
Deuce
Robinson,
the wide receiver I looked at his stats and said, man, he had a great year. He had over 1,000 yards
That's
receiving.
embarrassing.
That's it.
Embarrassing.
1. It's like, wow.
Welcome to the NIL.
How have the mighty fallen? Oh my goodness.
They got Clemson home. They give them a 47% chance to beat Clemson. I kind of think Clemson's going to bounce back. I don't know why. If they got a quarterback, they're going to be good. They had all those guys drafted. He does a good. It's Clemson, man. They draft good. I think he's going to be back. I hope so because I like Dabo a lot. I do. I hope he does a great year. But I'm with you, Jimbo. It should be Miami. I think Miami's a lot. I think Miami's a physical football team, both sides of the ball. I think they're like more physical than Alabama.
And the game's at Miami.
Right.
It's like, come on now.
Yeah, but see, Dabo's a victim of his own circumstance. He's the one that didn't want to adapt until 2 years after.
Yeah.
And so now
That's true.
He's been paying for that.
Yeah. I got you. I get it. I get you.
This is
I
true.
feel your love. How many FSU games you going to?
Probably just the Alabama game.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You done gave away 4 of those tickets. I got them in my pocket.
I got 8
You ain't
of
going
them.
that game.
I got 8 of them for you, but they're not in the seats you want. You know what he said? He's like, I need the.
I can't walk up
I
high.
need the 45-yard, 35 row up tickets that you got. And I'm like,
I got a bad
but if I
back.
give them to you, how am I going to use them?
I said, Kyle, you're younger. I got a bad back. You can walk up those stairs. I can't.
Comes
He goes,
with a
he goes,
walker.
let me think about it. I got to talk to my wife. He ain't call me back in 6 months. Anyway, that should be a fun game.
That red button on the iPhone comes in very handy sometimes.
Do you know for sure it's going to 2:30 kick off? Because I thought it was
I thought it was 2:30. I know it's
that
daytime.
up. Look that up.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, September 19th, 2:30 p.m. on ABC.
Okay. All
That's
right.
Alabama?
Yeah.
That is the Alabama
I
game.
go back. It's East Carolina. They got 11 o'clock kickoff to open the season. I got the schedule. They said the toughness of week 1 in the SEC. I don't even want to read. I wasn't going to do. I'll never do it with you and Jason in the studio. I'll do it one other day. I was like, oh my God, this is bad. I thought we had Texas. I thought we had Ohio State. That's the second game. Texas, Ohio State's the second.
Put me in the Kirk Signetti camp, okay?
Hey,
Me and
baby,
Kirk are like this.
I love him. I love him.
Are like this. What he said. Did you hear what he said about the SEC?
You know where I want him coaching at? You know where I want him at.
Yeah, what did he say? I missed it.
He was saying, I'm paraphrasing, this is an exact wording, but he said, he was at Media Day up in Indiana, and he said, up in the Midwest, we don't make excuses. We don't cry me a river. We don't pout and whine every time we don't get what we want, and we don't whine, and we don't make excuses. We don't have somebody pre-picking our order of finish and all this that. And he says, we have to work and we have to earn everything up here.
And he said,
Talk about Alabama.
No. He said, we did that at Alabama, but the SEC, the rest of them, no. I'm paraphrasing what he said. That's exactly what he said. Anyway. All right, I want to go back to our arrest record. Can we finish this?
All right, come on.
Florida State was number 3. Oh, so y'all
Let's
got Miami.
go.
You got number 1, you got number 2, you got number 3. You got number 6, LSU.
Yep.
You got number 10, Georgia. You got some more to go. Who are they?
I'm going to have to stay in the South, man.
Can you count coaches' arrests that Michigan goes in there?
No, Michigan's not in there.
Okay.
They are in there, but they're not 10. Michigan came in at 15 with 248. That all happened like in a 4-year period. And the national record for coaches being fired is on there.
Is Mississippi State on there?
No. I tell you, hold your thoughts. Let me talk about some of our great people. Man, we love our sponsors, every single one of them. Hey, you wouldn't believe how busy Stevenson Air Conditioning is. Jason is going nuts. They are everywhere, man. The heat is brutal, and everybody's calling. Everybody's unit's breaking down. You know why? You didn't listen to me. You call Stevenson Air Conditioning right before summer. They service it. It's going to be fine all summer long. right before winter, you call Stevenson Air Conditioning. It'll be fine all winter long. The ones that didn't, guess what? They're calling Stevenson Air Conditioning right now. They are solid, book solid, trying to get to everybody. They're the best. They're local. Stevenson Air Conditioning #1. Not even close. Not even close.
Get those flux capacitors.
Steve's Bike Shop's #1. I love Steve Burdishaw, the swim coach at Mosley. He's been in business since 1979. The guy is incredible. Electric bikes are taking over the world. They got new and used electrical bikes, and they got the best price anywhere. Do you want that yard like a golf course? We all do. Turf Pro Pest Control can make it happen. You got bugs in your house? You want those spiders, roaches out for good? You got Turf Pro Pest Control. You have no problem. Listen to Patrick every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Is he local? You better believe it. His daughter's a beautiful All-American cheerleader at Mosley High School. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
So can I go off the deep end and say 3-0? Okay, 3-0. We got it. And then you come back home in the swamp, and you're playing Ole Miss, coming off the LSU game. Let's say Ole Miss gets a little beat up. Could I even think that the Gators could be 4-0 after beating Ole Miss? Is it a possibility with a different coach at Ole Miss? I'm going off the deep end, Paul. I'm giving all the Gator fans hope.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the west-southwest, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds, and 88. A possibility of thunderstorms and mostly clouds tonight, about the same at 80. Tomorrow, likely thunderstorms and light rain and a high of 85, about the same at 83 Sunday, and we'll have light rain and definite thunderstorms. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Experience a higher level of service. David Adamson Designer Jewelry has been providing you the very best of fine jewelry and repair in Lynn Haven for over 32 years. David has added Amber Anderson and Russ Klinger, names you've known and trusted in PCB for years with your fine jewelry and watch needs. Find that one-of-a-kind engagement ring, that special anniversary gift, or something colorful just for you. Amber and Russ will find it or build it for you. Serving Bay County and beyond in Lynn Haven at the corner of Ohio Avenue and 9th. David Adamson Designer Jewelry.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
Want to know the inside scoop on your favorite teams? From the gridiron to the hardwood to the diamond. For comprehensive sports coverage, it's ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
And we're back live, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. You know, you get something in the mail, and you can do this. It can happen to anybody. And all of a sudden, they're dropping, your insurance company's dropping you. Don't panic. Call Kyle Vandergriff. He'll take care of it. Kyle, talk about that.
Yeah, so as your roof gets a little bit closer to the 20-year mark, traditionally Florida insurances start sending you letters to say, hey, we're going to drop you unless you can, one, get your roof to pass a wind mitigation inspection or extend the life of it or replace it. So either way, we're able to help you out. So shoot us an email at info@tkvandy or give us a shout at 866-9908. Give us a shout. We'll help you out.
We were talking the top 10 most arrested college football teams. All of them. I think every single one won a national championship. The top three were Florida, Miami, FSU. We haven't got number 4. We haven't got number 5. We got number 6, LSU selected. We don't have number 7. We don't have number 8. We don't have number 9. But we did get number 10, Georgia. I will tell you this, that Ole Miss Rebels did make this list. They made number 17 with 231 arrests. I think we might have one guy that might know more about this. Let's bring him on right now. Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. I did something this morning that I think if you have not done it, you should.
Okay.
Go to Hulu. Watch ESPN Jeopardy.
ESPN
right.
Jeopardy. Okay. Is it? Do they do it with like celebrities or is it just regular?
Yeah, no,
regular people?
it was Jeremy Shapp, who I admit I don't like. John Hamm, the actor, who knows a lot about it, and a guy from the NFL Network that I don't know, Kyle something. But I tell you what, he was funny and he was smart.
What's it called again?
It's Celebrity Jeopardy. It's on ESPN Jeopardy.
ESPN
Jeopardy. Okay.
And Joe Buck is the host.
Oh, I love Joe Buck.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Now, I think they messed up because today's the premiere, and they put the finals on first. There's supposed to be 10 other episodes.
Well, it's always good to know who the champion is.
Well, that's Jeremy Shapp. He won it. But now, here's my favorite thing. I think I did pretty well. They do 3 rounds. They have a triple Jeopardy because it's an hour show.
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well in the 3 rounds, but I nailed Final Jeopardy almost before I read the clue. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the past year, this became the smallest country to have a team qualify for the FIFA World Cup and have a native inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Cape Verde.
Nope. 2 of the 3 missed it, by the way. Shapp got
Is this Curacao with Andrew Jones in the?
That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Because I'm thinking, how do you not know this? This was
I want you to tell
5 days ago.
give him a hand. This guy's incredible. He is unbelievable.
I heard that.
It was
I
5
didn't hear
days
that.
ago.
I didn't know, but I heard somewhere that Andrew Jones got in, and he's from Curacao. And I'm thinking that's a like obscure country.
Yeah.
That's what made me.
You
think.
are
Now,
amazing.
Huh?
You're
I'll tell you what.
amazing.
Here's
It's
what gets
unbelievable.
me about this. In 1997, the first year of Turner Field, I was in Georgia. I was the editor of a small paper there, and my buddy Paul Newberry, I knew he was in Montgomery when I was in Troy. He is the sports editor of the AP, and he called me one day at work and said, "Hey man, you want a side job?" And I thought, okay, well, yeah, maybe. What? And he said, "We got these people coming in out of town to do cover the Braves, and a lot of the people can't send people. How would you like to cover the Braves home games for these other papers?"
Wow, that'd be nice.
And I'm like, "What?" And
Say
he goes,
less.
you could probably only make $50 to $75 a game, and I'm thinking I'm 45 minutes away. Yes.
Wow.
Give me my press credential. So that year, 1997, I ended up covering 6 Hall of Famers on that team. Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones,
Tom
Glavine, Smoltz,
Maddox.
Maddox, Bobby Cox.
Dang, man.
Now you can add a 7th if you want Don Sutton out of the booth.
That's pretty
And
crazy.
when they brought in other teams, Ryan Sandberg with the Cubs, Scott Rowland with the Phillies, I just did not know how good I had it back then.
Hold on, 97. Kenny Lofton wasn't.
Yeah, he was there, but he was hurt most of the time.
Oh, okay. But did he make the Hall of Fame, Kenny Lofton?
No.
No,
Okay.
he's not even going to get a sniff.
Oh.
Wait, time
he
out.
was a jerk to sports writers, and sports writers vote on this. So
Oh, really?
he
Who was the
he
guy in
doesn't have a
Montgomery?
chance.
Your buddy in Montgomery. Who was that?
Paul Newberry. He just retired as the AP sports editor in Atlanta.
Do you know when he started in Montgomery?
I got to Troy in '91, and he was already there.
Oh, okay. I was way gone by then. Okay, I was just
So
curious.
yeah, I mean he'd been there, and I think he scored. I think he covered like 7 Olympic games.
Yeah.
Because I made fun of him one day. They had to go to Lillehammer for the Winter Games one year, and he's from Atlanta. And he lived in Montgomery, Jacksonville, and Atlanta. That's the only places he's ever lived in his life. And I thought, I'd love to see Newberry up there trying to go to a smorgasbord trying to find grits.
Wow. Hey, Jim Bob, Steve knows Bart, Scott, and Bud Casey.
Oh, yeah?
He knows all these guys, yeah. Yeah.
Small world, there you go.
The Troy connection, Larry Blakeney and all those guys,
Mm-hmm.
Turk. I love it, man.
You know the Curacao question that Coach Jim Bob got.
Jim Bob's
He's
amazing.
an encyclopedia.
He's
the only
a
reason I know
computer.
that is I just heard that connection between Andrew Jones getting in the Hall of Fame, and he's the only one from Curacao, which is some little country down in Central America.
I'd ask him, I said,
beautiful
third
place.
and 1, what's Fort Myers going to do in this play? He'd tell me.
Yeah.
He call a defense, stop it. It's amazing.
His cognitive brain retention.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Steve, we got to go, man. Everything else good?
I'm just happy I got Final Jeopardy. Still working on some Ole Miss lawsuit stuff. I hate, but
I won't say anything.
Ole Miss is my dark horse this year.
I don't think they're that dark, to tell you the truth. But
they got some skilled players. They're good, buddy.
And they got a defense this year that's going to be stout.
Yep, I'm Team Golden.
I like him. I do. I like him.
Me too.
All right.
I love Pete.
How much time we got?
You got about 3 minutes.
Okay. I got to do these commercials. All right, buddy. We will call us back Monday, okay?
I'll give it a shot.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Appreciate all of them, man. Max Fitsports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? We all do. Jason Kovaleski can make that happen for us. He is absolutely incredible. 2 great locations, Pier Park, 23rd Street. The man, the myth, the legend, Jason Kovaleski. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. Who was I missing I wanted to do right now? I just went right out. Oh. I can't believe I did that. I'll get it in a minute. Let me do this one more time. Hard Rock Bet. This is cool. You can do it anytime, day or night. Here's the deal.
Prop bets, baby.
Yes, sir, baby. Did you know that Hard Rock gives you new promos almost every single day? We're talking no sweat bets, profit boost, bonus bets, and more. So no matter the day or the game, there's always something waiting for you on the app. Open Hard Rock Bet now and see what you got today. Now listen, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida, must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE. Again, play wise. Be smart.
Gamble
you want
responsibly.
barbecue, you get the best barbecue you can get anywhere in the South. Is right here in Bay County. It's called Outlaws Barbecue. Paul came down here from Alabama, and we know Alabama barbecue is the best in the world. Get it on Thomas Drive, right past Newbies on the Curve. Head about halfway up to the mothership. Outlaws Barbecue, live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Deckhand Social. I'm so pumped up about having Deckhand Social on board with us. Jacob, love you, brother. He's the manager out there. 309 Thomas Drive on the bay. You sit there and look at that beautiful water. You sit out by the pool. Your kids are swimming, having a great meal. And even in the summertime, it's covered up. You got fans going you. And then if you want to sit inside in that beautiful place, great bar in there also. Great place to watch college football games this year. What I love about it, you go eat. You let your grandkids go swim. You're eating and having a great time, having a nice drink. They get tired, worn out. They eat, go home, they take a nap. You can't beat it. Deckhand Social. Mexican food, the only place to go, Pepper's Mexican Grill. Right there on, is it Highway 77, Kyle?
Yes, sir.
On Highway 77, right across the street from the mall. It's incredible. But if you're on Panama City Beach, it's Pepper's Mexican Grill. Panama City Beach Parkway. Arnold High School is getting ready to have football games every Friday night. You got to get out there and eat your pregame meal at Pepper's Mexican Grill. Buy one, get one free. Draft beer, house margaritas. And Julie and I will be there tonight. She'll be signing autographs. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Only 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida could bring sports fans like you an app this powerful. The sports content you crave is always on. Live stream us everywhere you go. Now with upgraded programming and live game schedules, you'll always know when the Atlanta Braves and your favorite games are playing. Plus, interact with our local hosts in real time and so much more. The new app for the sports fanatic is available at the Apple Store and Google Play. From 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the west-southwest, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds, and 88. A possibility of thunderstorms and mostly clouds tonight, about the same at 80. Tomorrow, likely thunderstorms and light rain and a high of 85, about the same at 83 Sunday, and we'll have light rain and definite thunderstorms. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs, with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Back to the gap at the wall. Out of here!
This is Patrick with Turf Pro Pest Control. Do you want a great looking lawn? Call Turf Pro. We will come out to your property and make a customized plan for your lawn. Then we will do the most important part, execute that plan. Turf Pro is a locally owned and operated company. We take pride in making your lawn beautiful. Call Turf Pro. You will love your lawn. The blue and yellow trucks make your lawn green. Find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
Are you tired of little radio stations with little signals that drop off at the edge of town?
He did say,
Oh, bless their hearts. This is the most powerful sports signal in the Panhandle. You found the Sports Talk monster. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Oh, man, listen to this. If this doesn't make your day, nothing will. Love us, hate us, but you know who we are. The king of college football. The greatest program that ever existed. And we don't like to brag. Yeah, okay. Roll Tide, roll. Alabama Updates brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. The heat is here, as we know. And they are extremely busy because they're the best at what they do. Be patient. They'll get to you. It all happened because you didn't listen. I told you to get it serviced before summer, before winter. You didn't do it, so now you're having to call Stevenson Air Conditioning. Call local. Call Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from Mosley High School, started this business. He's knocked a home run. They've expanded throughout the Panhandle of Florida. They are number one. Let's bring on the legend. This guy is absolutely incredible. I've watched him on 30 for 30. I've watched him on the SEC Network. I know Miss Terry loves him. Nick thinks the world of him. And more importantly, I do. Why did y'all laugh at that? I don't get that. I'm just as big as Nick, as far as you know.
Stop fawning over him.
Yeah. Let's bring him on. Jeff Spiegel. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good. I'm going to mow the grass here in a few minutes, and this sounds weird for Jeff Spiegel to say, but I'm excited about it because it feels good down here.
What?
Up here. Yeah, it feels great. I mean, the humidity level has been cut down a few notches, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, because we got it all down here.
Did you go somewhere else? Are you in Hoover, Alabama? Are you in the same location?
I'm in beautiful Pelham, Alabama.
Pelham, that's right. You're in Pelham.
And, yeah, it's a beautiful morning here. Now, I'm sure it's probably going to cook about 11 o'clock or so, but it feels good right now.
Wow. It's we're getting hit pretty hard by a lot of rain. We had flooding this morning.
I thought
seriously.
Jeff had servants do all that stuff at his mansion.
Hey, Jeff's a man's man. He does everything himself. He can work on cars. He can work on tractors. I don't know anything he can't do. I mean, he is the best of the best.
So someone asked me the other day, "Do you have a riding mower?" I go, "No, it's all push, baby." and listen,
and that's a lie.
And listen, it's a self-propelled mower. I propel it myself.
You got to be careful, though. Seriously, Jeff, I didn't realize it when we went to Disney. I thought I was going to die of the heat. When you get Jim's age, my age, we're probably older than you, but you got to be careful out in the heat. Seriously, make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. But I guess it's pretty cool, I guess, up there. You know what you're doing. I shouldn't give you any advice. You know what you're doing.
Well, a couple of weeks ago when it was really hot, I mean, the heat index was like 110 or 115 or something like that. I was out here, and usually I have to, mow for a little while, come in, change shirts. This time, 4 times. I came in, I changed shirts, I changed shorts, I changed underwear. I changed socks. I mean,
This is getting too personal, Harry.
It was really bad.
He'll be all right.
I got to ask you. I got to ask you.
Hey,
a
listen,
serious
he'll be all
question.
right. He's got Goat Island Brewery up there. He can go get a couple cases
There
for
you
the
go.
lawnmower.
Hey,
Yeah.
B, I want you to think about this before you answer. This is a serious question. You've been doing it since 1983. You're a legend. You could walk away anytime you want. You had two beautiful women that worked at your station for years. Pam's one of them. I forgot the other's name. I met them before. Beautiful people.
Brenda.
What's the other one's name?
Brenda.
Brenda. Yeah, Brenda. She just got remarried too, Brenda.
Yeah.
All right. They both do podcasts. I mean, every time I go to I'm friends with them. Every time I go on and look at the Facebook, they pop up. They're always on there. The question everybody's wondering, if you ever do retire, are you going to do what they do?
I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking about it because people won't stop asking me about it. I don't know how much longer I'll do it. I mean, I feel good. I want to keep doing it. But to answer your question, I mean, I think when I get done, I think I'm going to be done.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to do any podcasts. I think I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to spend the majority of my time just unmiked.
Right. Right.
Just kind of doing some other stuff.
I don't blame it. Jim was a guest on one, but he doesn't do one, but he goes and speaks on them.
Yeah, it was fun.
He had a good time with it. That was cool.
Yeah, I love the fact they do that. Yeah, I love the fact they do that, and I might venture into the podcast world, but listen, Brenda's got a documentary coming out, really soon about some fossils, and it sounds pretty interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, she hasn't slowed down when she retired, and Pam as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all over the country and doing cool things, and
Brenda,
I'm very happy.
Yeah, I watched their trip, her and her husband trip. That's the trip I want to take. They went all over the country, all the national parks. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I got a wife
me
that
too.
can't, she don't want to do anything. I don't get it. You got to be careful.
Take it back.
Choices.
Walk it back.
Yeah.
Go to Biloxi.
It's a man's world.
Go to Biloxi.
Yeah.
Go to Boulder.
Hey, listen, Jeff. I don't know if you know or not. Pam just moved her living room to the kitchen, her kitchen to the living room. I did. She went over that too. I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, there you go. No, look, it's all I can do to keep up with what I got going on here. I don't have time to. I mean, I haven't been on Facebook in months.
Do you ever talk to
it's,
those two anymore? Do you ever see them?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, I am the worst at keeping in touch with people after they leave.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at it, and it's just that I always find myself kind of doing some other things, but I know they're doing great, and I'm happy for them. I love them. I love working with them. I can't think of two more amazing people that I've worked with, in my career other than Jamie.
And someone else you do radio with on every Friday?
That's right.
Yeah. I make sure you
Well,
got.
He does this because he lost the bet.
Yeah, we got this recorded. I can play it later that you actually said that. Hey, all right, I got to ask you a question. Let's jump into Alabama Auburn.
Sure.
This is the most arrested by college football team since 2000. We're doing a little game here. We have the top 10 in the country. These experts in here have got most of them right. They already picked number one was Florida with 539 arrests since 2000. Jim, what's that average out to be?
25 a year.
25 a year for the Floridas. Being arrested, their players. Miami was second with 454. Florida State was third. So the great state of Florida is dominating.
It just means more.
436 arrests. We don't have number 4. We don't have number 5. We did get number 6, LSU, 378. We don't have 7. We don't have 8. We don't have 9. At number 10 was Georgia with all their their driving records over there. I get that, 302. Do you know who the others ones are? Could you tell us who number 4 is, 5, 7, 8, and 9? Could they be from the great state of Alabama?
No.
You're saying
Say
not
it ain't
Auburn,
so.
Alabama?
Say it ain't so.
I hate to break this in. Number 1 was Florida. Number 2, Miami. Number 3, Florida State. The next great state and the next great program is the University of Alabama, finished 4th in the country. 402 arrested since 2000. Can you believe that? That's embarrassing. But isn't it embarrassing, though? The game is played by violent, physical people. And sometimes violent, physical people do some things that maybe they shouldn't.
Right.
Who's number 5, Jeff? Yeah. You got Alabama at number 4. Who would be number 5? Just guess. They're from the Big Ten. And they've all won national championships, by the way.
Oh, it's got to be the Ohio State.
It is the Ohio State Buckeyes. The first team up north is on this list. The Buckeyes, 389 arrests.
Above the Mason-Dixon line.
Yes,
there are a bunch of criminals up there.
It just means more.
They're like a southern state. They got good people up there. Number 7, they're from the South. They're in the ACC. They won a national championship.
No, not
Dabo. Dabo's team. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. At number 7, LSU was number 6 with 378. Clemson, which opened up with LSU. Maybe they have some sheriff's departments there. Clemson has 345 kids have been arrested since 2000. Jeff, we got to get number 8 and number 9. They're both from the SEC. They're both from the SEC. SEC dominated this list, by the way.
Because it just means more.
Who is number 7? Who's number 8 and who's number 9?
Did you say Tennessee already?
You are correct, my friend. Tennessee Volunteers are at number 8. 322 arrested. Who's number 9? Number 10 was Georgia. Number 9, who is it?
Oh, number 9. It's got to be where they make all that whiskey up there. It's got to be Kentucky.
James did not like you saying that. No, Kentucky didn't even make the top 25. This program is
Kentucky.
This team. You got to think now. This team is involved with an unbelievable rivalry. 2 of them. I mean, just they have a name for both of them. What team is it?
Texas?
Nope. Texas is number 11, just right outside the top 10, with 291 arrested. And the Big Red River, they're right behind them at 12 with 281. All these teams, by the way, have won national championship.
Yeah. Ole Miss?
No, Ole Miss was actually number 17 with 231 arrests.
Mississippi State?
No, they did not make the top 25.
Can I guess? Because I honestly don't know. How about Auburn?
War Eagle. War Eagle. Absolutely. 300.
We haven't mentioned it in SEC.
315 arrests, the Iron Bowl, and the oldest rivalry in the South. Can you believe that? Both state universities made the top 9. Alabama at number 4, Auburn at number 9. And, Jeff, what's amazing about this, we all talked about what it takes to be a champion. Hard work, character, work ethic, unbelievable discipline, and arrest records. So that's the top 10. Unbelievable. Hey, Jeff, we got to take a break. We'll come back and ask some real questions. I got to talk to you about your big interview last week, and we got to talk about some Auburn Tigers too. But right now, let's talk about some of our wonderful people. We love all of them. Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You get out to Beef O'Brady's, you're going to have a great time. TV's everywhere. We got teachers in service going on right now. Guess what? Where all the teachers are going? They're all headed to the unbelievable, the best of the best, Beef O'Brady's, keyword here, Lynn Haven, Florida. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Pat Perno's the city commissioner over Lynn Haven also. He's incredible. Hey, James, we're already down there. Let's go look at some jewelry. Where should we go?
We're going to go to David Adamson, and we're going to go in there. We're going to look at everything they got, and I'm going to find something all pretty and sparkly, and I'm going to get my name on the wish list for all of our listeners to head on in and get me what I need.
Go see Russ. Go see Patrick, Amber, and you'll be glad you did. Tell them Coach sent you. Russ, I hope your 49ers have a good year. Dr. Ward's incredible. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. If you're a female, breast cancer, skin cancer is the number 1 and number 2 things you got to deal with. Dr. Ward's got, if you're listening throughout the panel floor right now, he's got an office all over the state of Florida. The guy is that great. Dr. Ward, check him out. He better get some rest Monday night. He's operating on me Tuesday. The guy is unbelievable. J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice-cold beer, the day's special crisp fish, grilled fish over better rice, special sauce, peppers, onions, mushrooms. It's healthy. It's incredible. They got the best draft beer anywhere. Ice crystals in it. He spent a fortune on the filters. It's unbelievable. The legendary. The legend himself, J. Michaels. Max Fitzgerald Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Yes, we all do. Jason Kovaleski can make that happen. Listen to Jason every Tuesday and Friday. Well, it's been Thursday lately, but we'll have him back on Friday soon. Max Fitzgerald Nutrition. Pier Park, 23rd Street. My voice is giving out. We get back, we're going to ask Jeff Spiegel. He had a special interview one-on-one with Coach DeBoer. And I hope he didn't tell Coach DeBoer the things I say. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Wow. Ended up winning Big Fish for the tournament. But while it was in our live well, it spit up a brim that was the size of my hand. It's a good.
Can you stuff the other fish back in the other fish?
No, when they regurgitate stuff like that, you lose the weight.
So it's like competitive eating.
Stuff. Yeah,
the hot dog guy. Yeah.
I mean, so
weekday mornings 7 to 9, ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the west-southwest, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and 88. A possibility of thunderstorms and mostly clouds tonight, about the same at 80. Tomorrow, likely thunderstorms and light rain and a high of 85, about the same at 83 Sunday, and we'll have light rain and definite thunderstorms. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Discover the new Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia today and test drive the all-new 2026 Kia, where comfort, safety, and technology come together like never before. Explore the new 2026 SUV family that moves you and drive away in a new 2026 Seltos, Sportage, or Sorento that are built to inspire every journey. Craving performance? Feel the thrill in the luxurious 2026 Kia K5 sedan, crafted for power, style, and you. And for innovation that sparks excitement, check out the 2026 all-electric Kia EV9, a modern masterpiece that's fast-charging, rugged, and roomy. Bill Bird Kia is the original 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. It's the peace of mind that you can trust. Visit us at 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or online at BillBirdKia.PanamaCity.com. Bill Bird Kia, your local community dealer. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for details.
Football season is right around the corner.
Touchdown!
And 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has an unbelievable schedule of college and NFL games. Do you own a business, want to reach more customers? Put the power of ESPN Northwest Florida to work for you. Advertising opportunities are available right now. For more information, call 850-215-4468 or go to ESPNPC.com and click the contact button.
Do you know who I am?
If he was the last person on Earth,
I'm kind of a big deal.
mankind would still have a chance.
We may have to repopulate the Earth.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm very important.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
There's another wonderful, beautiful fight song. Whoa! Eagle, hey, Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna, Elizabeth, Steve, and Craig Segrist. You ever see them?
Yeah.
Wonderful people. Love
Yeah, I
them.
love them. I actually just went over there the other day to pick up. Her brother had some golf clubs, and I guess didn't want them anymore, so I went over there, picked them up, and I'm finding them a nice home.
Well, that's awesome. The wonderful people. They love the Auburn Tigers. They got season tickets. They go to all the football games, all the basketball games. Big money people. All right, let's bring him back on. Jeff Spiegel, out of the great state of Alabama. Anything going on in the SEC and college football, he knows all about it. Let's talk about your interview last Friday. Hey, Jeff, where did y'all interview at? Did you go see him in his office, or was he in Birmingham, or what?
Well, they have this media room called the Naylor Stone Media Room, and that's where they have all the press conferences and all that stuff. And so we sat up there and had a good 15-minute conversation, and it was fun.
Oh, he's lost a lot of weight. He looks really good.
He has, and that's the first question I opened up with. I went back and forth with, how to do it, and it kind of I think what it did, it kind of made him chuckle a little bit, put him at ease. Not that he's ever like uncomfortable in an interview setting, but he just talked about the fact that he asks his players to be fit and all that stuff. So he made a commitment the past couple of years to look better. Because if you look back at some video of him and when he was at Washington in 2023, he was kind of chunky.
Yeah.
And he's done a really good job of cutting that stuff down and getting fit.
Well, what did you were you tough? Were you nice? Were you easy? I guess give us some of the questions you asked and his responses.
Well, I think the question that gave him a few seconds to pause was probably when I asked him about the SEC Media Days question, when he was asked if he felt like he had to win a national championship, how that would define, his tenure, at Alabama. And everybody was hung up on the fact that he said, "I'm not focused on that." And so I said, if you had a chance to do it over, would you answer that question any differently? And he goes, no. I mean, I'm surprised, that it came across like he's not focused on winning national titles. And he said, we embraced that expectation when we came to Alabama, winning championships. And, that's why we came here. I mean, this is a guy who won the old Pac-12 championship, for Washington and was playing for a national championship against Michigan. So this guy's driven to win titles, but he said he took the question as, do you feel like you need a national championship to define your legacy? And he's not concerned about any kind of legacy. And you know what? If you think about it, no fan out there is concerned about how his legacy is going to be defined either. I mean, they're concerned about what he does against Florida State, what he does against Georgia, what he does against Auburn, what he does week to week to week against all those teams on his schedule. They don't care about his legacy. They want to win. They want to know what you're doing right now to get his football team better. And that's the way he answered that question. And I think it's unfair, that he took a lot of heat over that.
Yeah. What else did stand out in the interview that you surprised you, or anything?
Well, I mean, I think the fact that he's holding his running backs to a high standard. This year. I mean, all the attention's been on the offensive line, and that's true because he made a coaching change there, so that's definitely important. And he said fundamentally, the running game starts with the offensive line. But he also said, our running backs, I've challenged them to run with more physicality. And then when you get up to the line, I mean, you can't expect everyone to be blocked because someone's not going to be blocked. And you got to have, the knowledge of where to go, how to beat that guy, and, to beat him to the sticks. And so I think he wants his running backs to run, with more aggressiveness, with more physicality, but also, just knowing, man, you got to use your skill level, you got to use your knowledge on just how to beat that guy to where you want to go.
Yeah, there's only a few schools out there where the fans aren't happy unless you win it all. I mean, Ohio State, you saw what Ryan Day, the pressure he was on when he lost to Michigan, then they come back and win the national championship. Does DeBoer get it that at Alabama you gotta compete for a national championship or you're not going to make these people happy? You think he really understands that?
No, I came away thinking that he absolutely understands it. And the fact that he would not even have entertained this job had he, and I'm paraphrasing here, I'm not using his words, I'm using mine, just my impression after interviewing him. He would not have entertained this job had he not embraced that challenge. And because you're following the GOAT, you're following the legend, and if you drop off a little bit, I mean, you're going to take some heat for it. So, I mean, he's lost 8 games in 2 years. Certainly, he's not proud of losing 8 games in 2 years, but he feels like, they're they're going in a good direction, a good positive direction. I think he likes his team. He knows he's got to fix some stuff, but I think he feels like he's got the guys, he's got the coaches in place to get this thing done. And you walk away from an interview, with him, and you feel good about. I felt good about where the program was going, and I felt good about him. And he struck me as a really nice guy who's got a lot going on.
What about? Well, I'm not going to go there. Let's switch gears a little bit right now. We got to talk. Our Auburn people want to know what we're doing about Auburn. When do they crank up football? When's Auburn start open their camp, and when's Bama open their camp?
Everybody starts next week, and we haven't gotten a calendar yet from Alabama and Auburn, but it's probably going to be Wednesday. I think it's going to be Wednesday. And here's another thing too. Now that we're getting on the the Auburn thing about Auburn. You know how Coach DeBoer got heat, for saying I'm not focused on that and all that stuff. Well, here's Alex Golish at SEC Media Days, and they're asking him how he would define success in year one, and he goes, "I really don't set goals." And so he caught a lot of heat for that. But I mean, we talked about this last week. I mean, Nick Saban is the guy who back in 2007 said, we're not outcome-oriented. We're not going to think about outcomes. Charles Kelly at Jack State said the same thing on Wednesday. He said, we're not focused on games. We're not focused on stats. We're not focused on championships. Kurt Signetti said the same thing yesterday, that we're not focused on championships. We're trying to get, better and better every day. So what Kalen DeBoer said last week is what I've heard like 10 different coaches say since he got off the podium last Wednesday. So it's just, I don't know. National media people have more time to fill than I do, so they have more time to spend on nonsense like this than I do. I think it's just a total waste of time and a waste of hot air to criticize coaches over things like that.
Am I right or wrong? It just seems like there's more excitement out of Auburn, Alabama than Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I think there's a little trepidation when it comes to Alabama. I think they're a little nervous about the quarterback situation. I think there's probably a camp out there that wants Keelan Russell to have the job, and I think there's a little bit of anxiety about the offensive line and whether they can get that fixed and get the running game in order, because they only ran for 104 yards a game last year. They were 123rd in the FBS. So I think there's some anxiety there. I do sense a little more excitement from the Auburn camp. And someone asked me yesterday, like, how would you define success for Auburn in year one? And I said 7-5. Mm-hmm. And I said that to an Auburn fan, and they go, well, we don't want to go 7-5. We want to go 9-3 and 10. Of course you do. Of course you want to win 9, 10, 11 games or so. But how would you define a good first year for Alex Golish, for a guy who's walking into a program that hasn't had a winning season since 2020? I mean, win 7 games, go to a bowl game, maybe beat somebody you're not supposed to beat. And Nick Saban's first year at Alabama, they went 7-6?
Yep. Lost to Monroe,
Yeah, there's going to be some bumps in the road certainly along the way, but I think if you could win 7 games and get to a bowl game, I mean, I think you should be shouting hallelujah to the heavens.
I think he's the right guy. He brought, as everything's changed though, he's brought in a lot of his former players. They know the system. I think they're going to win 7+. I think they're going to have a good year. I do. If they don't win 8 games, I'll be surprised. And when I say 8 games, I do put it in the bowl game there also. But I think Auburn's going to be great. 100% better. Hey, can you hold on a minute? I want a couple more questions I want to ask you. All right, let's talk about some of our prairie people. We'll come back and finish up with Jeff. Let's talk about Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You want a great meal today? Get out there and have a great time. All those teachers in service, guess where they're going? Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven, and so should you. They are the best. Max Fitzpatrick Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make that happen. Stevenson Air Conditioning, #1, not even close. Steve's Bike Shop. You want a bike? Get yourself an electrical bike. They're the best out there. They got new and used, and he gives the best deals. He's been in business since 1979, right there on Highway on 23rd Street. That is Steve's Bike Shop. We'll be right back with Jeff. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Dan Patrick Show. I don't understand the Kyle Shanahan situation with the 49ers. I'm not asking for salacious details. It felt like everybody was sitting on a story that had to do with an NFL head coach who was involved in a car accident. I have to look at the sports portion of this, and that's what I don't understand.
It's the Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings from 9 till 11. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's SeaTow. SeaTow's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. SeaTow gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at SeaTow.com or call 850-234-2323.
Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing.
Visit them online at HewittTire.com.
On Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish. Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597, 850-896-6597, and online at wheelhousedba.com.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all.
These men need inspiration.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
They're motivated by Vicodin and Road Skank.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
We're back live, J. Michaels Studios with Jeff Spiegel in the great state of Alabama. Jeff, we're talking off the break. We're talking about Golish at Auburn. I love what he said. He said, we're going to run the hell out of the football. We're going to be physical and get after it. And you look at his offense, what he did at Tennessee as an OC. You saw what he did down in South Florida. Spread you all over the field, throw the ball on the field. But when they do get the London rain, you're in man coverage. You got to ready across the field. They get past the linebackers. They're getting big plays left and right. And he's going to run the ball. I said in between the breaks talking to Kyle here, I said, I thought Auburn missed play selection last year. I thought was terrible in some games. They had a really good running back. They didn't use him. I think they're going to use him this year. And then you look at Alabama. Alabama hardly ever ran the football. They passed the ball almost every single play, it seemed like. Even the running game was kind of a little wing pass to the running back out of the backfield. Which team has the most success in running next year, the first-year coach or the guy that's been here for 3 years?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think Auburn's going to be able to move the football. I mean, I love Jeremiah Cobb. I think he's always been a really good running back. I think he's definitely going to be utilized in this offense. I think he was one of the most excited guys, when Alex Golish got the job. And any offensive player, gets excited when you see a dynamic dual threat quarterback come onto the scene, like Byron Brown. I think a lot of people are expecting a lot of big things out of him, and I think he's going to have a really big year. And, we talked about this before about how all these South Florida transfers, have got a chip on their shoulder because, people are going, yeah, you did all that in the American Conference, but you're in the SEC now. You're with the big boys. Mm-hmm. So they want to show people, what kind of, big boys they are. So I'm looking forward to seeing, how they do that. The critical part for Auburn's schedule is going to be the 4-game stretch after the first 4 games, right? They got to go to Tennessee. They got to go to Georgia. They host LSU, and then they go to Ole Miss. And, these are all teams that are going to be, pretty good. So I think the first 4 games are definitely I think they need to be 4-0 going into that stretch, and I think they can be.
All right, the other question, we're talking about Auburn, Alabama's offense philosophy. Recruiting. Why you see Florida and Auburn knocking out of the ballpark in recruiting? Both first-year coaches. Alabama, recruiting's nothing like it's been in the past. What is going on there? What's the explanation about why they're so down in recruiting? Auburn is doing a lot better job in recruiting. I mean, you look at all the national sites. What's going on there? Why is Auburn doing a better job in recruiting Alabama? I know 2028 Alabama's knocking out of the ballpark, but right now, this is not. We haven't seen this in 17 years. What's the excuse there? What are they talking? Why is that happening?
I don't know if it's a fact that there aren't as many needs for the 2027. I have no idea, but I know you look at the 28 class and they got some good guys coming in, and they're this is going to be one of these recruiting classes that's it may not look great now, but by February it's probably going to look pretty solid, or by December it's probably going to look pretty solid.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a mystery to me too why they've been so down. But DeBoer was asked about that a couple of weeks ago, or 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's just there are some guys who are out there who are kind of on the fence, and who haven't made a decision yet. So that could be it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I tell you what, man, we certainly appreciate you spending some extra time with us. You do a great job. Appreciate everything you do. What's the rest of the summer look like? Because it's getting close. I mean, y'all guys are going to be unbelievably busy. What are you going to do between now and when everything gets cranked up?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a lot of planning because we're gearing up for high school football. We do a lot of shows surrounding that. And it's going to be another, big year as far as that goes. They play pretty good high school football here as they do down there. And then, kind of getting ready for the college football season. We're 36 days away now from the September 5th kickoffs. So there's always a lot of stuff to do. And, of course, training camp starts, for Bama and Auburn next week. So we're going to be busier than anything.
What's it look like this coming up year as far as recruiting in the great state of Alabama? Is it going to be a great year for Bama, a lot of prospects, or is it a down year for the state?
No, I mean, I think it's a pretty good year. I mean, they're just, there's so much talent, and there's we had a kid from Ramsey, Carlos May, who just committed to the Ohio State University.
Are you kidding me?
No, I mean it's.
How can
crazy.
That happen?
Look, there are so many options out there. When you're talking about NIL and all that, I mean there's so many options out there, for kids now, and it's just and there are so many good football players too. So it's going to be another great year, and of course everybody's looking at the Thompson quarterback here, Trent Seaborn, who's been long committed to Alabama and never has wavered from that. So that's a guy who's going to have a huge year again.
And what didn't he start like his fourth grade year in elementary school? So it seems like he's been playing forever.
He was the MVP of the state championship game in his 8th grade year.
Yeah,
he's good. He was a little bitty dude then, but now he's solid. So, I mean, I can't wait to see what happens to that guy.
Well, Jeff, thank you, buddy. Tell Jamie we say hello, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right.
The legend, Jeffrey is incredible. I'm going to go back to high school football here. We had it going, and we got interrupted. Seriously, rank them. You meet with the coaches. You talk to all these guys. You get a kind of an insight what's going on. Give us the top. How many schools we got in the county now? Five football teams. Let's give us who's good.
Well, it's hard to rank them. They're all in different classes,
but we're going to do it anyway.
I mean, just by sheer. I mean, I think athletes and the amount of athletes they have. I think Mosley and Bay are at the top right now for sure.
Is it close, or is it just Mosley? Is it Bay?
No, I mean, I think both those teams are equally talented. I'd be excited to watch them play again, like it's been the last, few years.
Is that going to be at the end of the year? Or?
Yeah, it's at the end of the year.
Okay.
The one to watch out for that I think is going to be scrappy is going to be Rutherford.
Okay.
I think they're going to be a little scrappy.
So probably third place in the county?
Yeah, between Rutherford and Bozeman, I think. And then you got Arnold and North Bay Haven.
Okay. All right.
And you know, I think North Bay Haven, if I forgot the coach's name. Not Glover. Glover? Yeah, Glover. If he gets a couple years under his belt, I think North Bay Haven's going to do, because they have athletes. I mean, North Bay Haven has athletes. I mean, shoot, weightlifting and wrestling, and I mean they're in the state playoffs with that, or the state finals with that. I'd like to see where North Bay Haven goes.
And you were telling us earlier about the situation at Bozeman, that they have gone independent.
Yeah, so I don't think the listeners heard that. I think that was
Right,
the part that was
right.
that was out. So on Thursday last week, Wednesday this week, we did a little pizza appreciation. We've done it for several teams so far, and was talking with Coach Sean Maddox, and he was telling me that they're in the independent series. It's called the Independent Series Conference, and so there's 40 teams in the 900 belows and 40 teams in the 900 above, and they'll take the top 8 at the end of the season, and if you were to rank them off where all the schools were last year, with them winning the district, they would be a 3rd seed in that. So that's if the playoffs were today. So the kids could possibly get 14 games if they go all the way down to the. So talking with Coach Maddox, I was saying, how are they looking and all that, and he said, we got some tough guys that'll hit you in the mouth. What he's focused on right now is the conditioning of these guys, getting through the 4th quarter, getting into and not being gassed. They don't have 60 guys out there.
I want to ask you too. You had mentioned something. There was an article in the paper, I believe. Well, we don't get a paper online, whatever.
Yeah, I haven't read all of them.
A former coach at Bozeman was upset about something.
Yeah, so I haven't read all the articles yet, but Banji's, you guys can go on to the newsherald.com and read. He was talking about how coaches were fined for certain things with recruiting, or even practicing with. I think one of the rules were practicing with another, or a day you couldn't practice, having a preseason practice on a certain day. So it was $13,000 in fines that Bay County received from athletic, from the FHSAA. And I haven't read all the articles. He just released a few of them in the last couple of days. $13,000, over $13,000 in FHSAA fines.
Yellow on green. Somebody's been mean. That's crazy.
So but yeah, I'll have a little bit more information whenever I finish, going through all that stuff and making some phone calls.
I got that look.
Maybe next Friday.
Maybe next Friday.
Maybe I can make some more coaches mad.
That ain't good. You don't mean to do that. No. Kyle, let's talk about your business. Tell everybody what you do and what's the best way to get up with you.
Yeah, man. Give us a shout, 866-9908, or send us an email at info@tkvandy.com. You can visit us at tkvandy.com and see what we do. We're a general contractor that focuses a lot of our time, effort, and energy on helping you, the homeowner, with your roof. So give us a shout.
Tell you what, baby, you want that yard like a golf course, we can make it happen. Turf Pro Pest Control can do it. Patrick does a great job. Listen to him every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. They also offer another thing. They can get the bugs, kill them. They won't be on the yard, and they won't get in your house. They do a great job. Turf Pro Pest Control, #1, not even close. Pepper's Mexican Grill, we will be there tonight. Looking forward to going out there and having a great time. We all know Pepper's Mexican Grill on Highway 77 in Panama City. Now we got one in Panama City Beach, on Panama City Beach Parkway. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Monday's Military Day, 10% off. Buy one, get one free. House margaritas, draft beer, great food, great place to have birthday parties, great place for the Arnold Marlins to go before the game and after the game. I'm pumped up about this one. Deckhand Social, I'm telling you, if you've never been, you've got to go. You got to go do it. 3901 Thomas Drive You sitting on the bay, you looking at that beautiful water, boats everywhere, and guess what? You got a pool right there with you. Your kids are swimming, you're eating, have a great meal. TV's everywhere. Watch all the college football games. If it gets too hot, they got a beautiful air-conditioned inside eating and nice huge bar. Deckhand special is unbelievable. You're going to love it, and the food is outstanding. Jacob does a great job over there managing that place. Go check it out, Deckhand Social. Outlaws Barbecue, the best barbecue in the South. They're from Alabama. They know what they're doing. Paul and the families moved down here. They opened up Outlaws. They used to be on 23rd Street. Now they're on Thomas Drive, 6804 Thomas Drive. Pass on down J. Michaels, past the newbies on the curve, about halfway up to the mothership on the right-hand side. Outlaws Barbecue, live music, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That barbecue is incredible. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the west-southwest, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds, and 88. A possibility of thunderstorms and mostly clouds tonight, about the same at 80. Tomorrow, likely thunderstorms and light rain and a high of 85, about the same at 83 Sunday, and we'll have light rain and definite thunderstorms. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Ho, ho, ho! This is it! Today is the final day of the Christmas in July sale at Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry. It's your last chance to save up to 75% off sparkling diamond and gemstone jewelry, coastal-inspired designs, and more. When the doors close today, these holiday savings are gone. Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry at the corner of East Avenue and 15th Street, your diamond headquarters.
Canes fans, the 2026 Miami Hurricanes football season will be here before you know it, and there's no better place to experience it than inside Hard Rock Stadium. Feel the energy of the crowd, the excitement of game day, and the moments you can't fully experience from your couch. Season tickets are the best way to make sure you don't miss a snap, a score, or a signature Canes moment all season long. Lock in your seats today at MiamiHurricanes.com/football. That's MiamiHurricanes.com/football.
Football season is right around the corner. Touchdown! And 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has an unbelievable schedule of college and NFL games. Do you own a business, want to reach more customers? Put the power of ESPN Northwest Florida to work for you. Advertising opportunities are available right now. For more information, call 850-215-4468 or go to ESPNPC.com and click the contact button.
I'd like to introduce.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
Milk was a bad choice.
If I could just have your attention.
60% of the time, it works every time.
If anyone wants to switch jobs, let me know.
Live from the J. Michael Studio.
I have many leather-bound books.
At 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I want to thank all you people so much for listening. Appreciate you so much. Really do. Be careful driving this morning. We had a lot of rain. This thing's clearing out pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's clear now.
I hope we won't get much more today. But man, we got a lot.
It's coming back Sunday.
And the
90%.
kids, bless the kids' heart, they've been out all summer. Now they go back, I think it's Tuesday, the 11th of August, right? Tuesday?
The 10th.
10th or I think it's Tuesday,
the 10th,
didn't you?
right?
Yeah, I thought it was 11th.
I think teachers go back Tuesday.
No, the teachers back now. They're in service. God bless
Are
them. Yeah. I used to hate that in-service stuff.
Me too.
What is in service?
Nothing. They pay people to come play games.
I'll tell you what, the new solution is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truly, I mean,
This is the
I'm
new
serious.
SOP.
Yeah.
Here's what it's going to be this year. Okay.
All right, let me do this. James, I need your help.
Yeah.
Big James. I don't want to do that one. Give me a second.
No, I'm not doing that one. Okay,
No,
next
I
one.
ain't
Next one.
I ain't doing it. The worst head football coaches hired. Who was the worst head football coach?
Willie
hired
Taggart.
at Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Worst coach at Kentucky hired? Oh man.
This is done by.
I mean,
the
I
SEC.
wasn't huge on Hal Mummy, but he wasn't awful either.
Well, you ever know a guy named Joker Phillips?
Yeah. Joker was there for a year or two. That was a pretty bad
who-
one.
Would you agree with that one?
Yeah, I'd go with that one. Joker was
That's
bad.
who got that one. Let's go to Oklahoma, the proud program. Who do you think they would be the worst? You got to go back a little ways. Who did they select to be the worst coach ever to coach at Oklahoma?
I have
remember
no
John
clue
Blake?
on that one.
I remember the name.
Yeah, John Blake. Tennessee, not a big fan. I loved his dad, loved his mother, met them. They were wonderful people. Maybe, you know what, though? We all have bad days. Maybe I just hit him at the wrong time, wrong place.
Butch Jones?
Maybe no, he's a good guy. Maybe he was just a bad day for him. But he wasn't. That's all I'll say. I don't want to say anything about anybody. But anyway, Derek Dooley, the worst coach hire at Tennessee.
Yeah, Dooley just did not fit in there. Just it looked like a bad fit, and it was just a horrible fitting shoe on that foot.
Yeah, it didn't last very long either.
Did not.
Kyle, you mentioned one for FSU. Who do you got?
Willie Taggart.
Jim, you agree, disagree?
Oh, I agree 100% on that one.
Seems like it's been different since, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas A&M. Who do you think made their list?
I mean, Jimbo made the most money off of that list.
No, he didn't get it. This guy used to be the head coach at Alabama.
Francione.
Yes, didn't he get beat like 80-something to nothing by Texas or somebody?
I don't know. Could be.
No, I think Oklahoma. It was Oklahoma that I think beat him like a drum. Texas. Who do you think it would be? I disagree with this, but who do you think it is?
Are they going to put Levy down there?
They actually put Charlie Strong.
Oh, another good
I
one.
like
Yeah.
Charlie.
I didn't think was that bad.
Charlie Strong's a great speaker.
Man. He's a great man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah. We way back when he was at Florida, assistant coach at Florida, and I thought
he believes in the right things for sure.
I don't think he's the worst. I think what you said.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie was that bad. I mean, was it a good time for Texas? No, but I don't think Charlie was the problem there.
Mississippi State. I did this for Brian. Do anybody know who probably the worst coach Mississippi State had? You remember that guy named Joe Moorhead?
I do not.
No. That means it's pretty bad. If you don't even remember.
Joe Moorhead is now the head coach at Akron. Don't give me that look.
Are you
He's
serious?
been there for like 5 years. Yeah. He also coached at Penn State and Oregon.
Is he doing good?
Come on. No.
Okay.
Akron sucks. No.
Okay. Well, I'm just giving you an opportunity to
No.
talk about
They're terrible.
your Golden Eagles.
3-4 games a year is what they.
Georgia.
They get.
Who's the worst coach? Georgia. First name's Ray.
Ray Goff.
Yes. Do you agree with that?
They've had some pretty good ones. Now, look who's asking
I'm
me.
not
Mark
familiar.
Rick is after him, who won 10 games a year for 10 years.
Yeah.
Compared to what the other ones, probably.
Who took over for him? Did you say Mark Rick?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I thought that's such a tough to play. You got to win big there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, didn't Mark Rick have 10 years with
Something
that's
like
what you
that.
just said, 10 years with 10-win seasons? And then he
much.
still
But
got
he didn't
like
win the
that.
right 10 games.
Yeah, he didn't win the right ones.
You got to win the right ones. LSU. Who was that worst coach at LSU?
I think they just got rid of him.
Yeah, but he did win a
He
national
beat Alabama.
They said it was Curly Holloman.
That's your boy.
Curly Holloman. Okay.
Southern Miss.
Cousin
I wasn't gonna bring that
Mo?
up. Arkansas. Who was the worst coach at Arkansas?
Bobby.
No, not really.
Probably the guy that's still there. They just got rid of.
No. Chad Morris.
Chad Morris.
Chad Morris.
Forgot about him.
Auburn. The worst coach in Auburn ever. He didn't last long.
Hugh.
And it's not Doug Barfield.
Hugh. Give me
Freeze.
Hugh.
Is it?
Close.
I mean, it should be Hugh
The other
Freeze.
guy, the guy before him.
No, not Gut.
The Boise State guy.
Harsin.
Harsin.
Was the worst hire.
Yeah, I agree with that one. That was
two
fit.
bad hires in a row, though.
Florida Gators. Who was the worst coach hire for Florida Gators?
Oh. Ron Zook.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it?
I like Ron.
No,
I
he was a
liked him
great
lot.
recruiter.
I loved him.
He's a good speaker too.
Good man. I loved him.
I mean, most Florida fans
He
will
coached
say
Ohio
Ron
State
Zook.
too, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
It's not Ron Zook.
What's his name? Who'd they just let go?
McElwain? Jim McElwain?
No, the one
Napier.
Napier.
Billy
Napier.
Billy Napier was voted the worst.
Muschamp. I mean, they had some.
Muschamp
they had
was
some
not
duds
great.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 4 in a row.
Yeah, had some duds.
Got to get the right guy. All right, here we go.
Florida fans are relentless too.
Yeah, I know they are.
Dude.
Well, Auburn, Alabama, same thing. SEC guys are like that. Alabama, worst coach ever at Alabama. And they got it wrong, in my opinion. I don't agree with their selection.
Whoever lost 10 games back when Eisenhower was president.
Who is it?
Wasn't there like a Shula or something?
No, Mike did. Mike, yeah. Mike,
DeBose?
I like Mike.
DeBose?
Yes. They picked Mike DeBose, which they're crazy. It wasn't.
Mike DeBose.
Yeah. Mike Shula was the coach. I liked him. Him and his wife, they're good people. They were great. I loved them.
Oh, okay.
But he couldn't beat Auburn. And honestly, that was going through all that problems they had with the NCAA, the Means. DeBose was there when Albert Means got the, $300-something thousand.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so $360,000. He wasn't that good of a player, like they thought they was going to be. So we wasted that money, even though we didn't do it.
Yeah.
No, the worst coach at Alabama is not Mike DeBose, but they said he was. Wentworth, Ears, they called him. Bryant replaced him. They won 4 games in 3-4 years, something like that, and Bryant took over and took them to the top.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just one service. This is opinion. Ours is probably will be different on all of them. Who do you think Ohio State's worst coach would be? They've always had pretty good ones.
You'd have to go back a ways. I don't know.
Yeah,
before
Luke, Triskel?
I don't count Luke Fickell because he's only there 1 year, and
Yeah.
I don't even count him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd have to go back a ways.
Kyle, we're going to end the show today with you. Tell everybody what you can do. I mean, it's not just roofs. You can do it all.
Yeah, we're a general contractor, but we specialize in roofing. And listen, if you don't go with us, people, make sure you use local. Locals taking care of locals here.
That's all it's about.
Anyway, if you need us to help you out, give us a shout. 866-9908. TK Vandy, baby.
They are number one. And the legendary family, the Vandergrift family, it's amazing what their family's doing. And what I love about they got away from the travel industry and shipping industry and everything and they went into education. The Biltmore house they own is incredible. Be up there. That's one of the most visited houses. Do you ever get up there and stay? Do you ever get to stay up there?
You're so weird.
We're out. 104.3 ESPN North.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
I got to talk.
This just in. Get the latest sports news, scores, and updates from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Follow us on Facebook for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes action, live streams, and the chance to interact with your favorite hosts.
Stay connected.
Stay connected. Stay connected.
Join the conversation on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Search for ESPN Northwest Florida and crush the follow button.
I follow you on social media.
We're always here to keep you in the game.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Friday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of